have great communication. And what does that mean? That means that both of you are open to hear each other's opinions, each other's thoughts, maybe each other's criticism or constructive feedback, should we call it? It's going to be very important because that way you can have a healthy conversation. Now, to be able to do that, you need to be able to, both of you, be generous with what you say and generous in the way that we listen to each other. Because if we immediately get defensive when something negative happens, then that's not a positive, healthy communication. And so if you make sure that you have that generosity towards yourself and your partner so that you can actually hear what they're saying, it will end up in a positive relationship with them. Now, that means that you need to be also empathetic. Both of you as partners are going to go through difficult situations on each of your different roles. If you are, one of you is focusing on development, you're going to find challenges and issues when it comes to development. Maybe you can't find locations. Maybe there is an issue with the rental agreement. Maybe the landlord, you're going to be going through challenges. And so your partner hopefully will be empathetic as to that. And you can imagine if you're the operator, you're going to be going through staffing issues, people quitting on you. You're going to might have to end up running shifts. Who knows, right? There are issues happening all the time. And so not only do we need to be generous with each other, but empathetic in the fact that we are both going to go through challenges that we need to make space to understand and support each other through that. Something else within the communication part, it is really important that you can both negotiate as well as compromise in a positive way. Now, sometimes, you have to compromise. You have to give in. Now, the good thing about it is that if you have clearly defined roles, the last word on the responsibility on each of your roles should be to whoever's responsible for that role. So in that situation, there might not be much compromise. Just know that if somebody else is responsible for a specific thing, even though you might feel strongly about it, if they're the responsibility and they're responsible for the outcome and the metric out of that responsibility, you should provide your feedback, but let them be responsible for whatever actions they have. And again, be empathetic and generous if things don't work out. That is part of being a partner and being able to give each other the space to be able to be successful and to be able to fail once in a while.